Hi guys, it's me, Urena. I know you thought I didn't really exist, that I was some robot, but no, here I am. This is me, this is real. Just thought I would do something different today. Beautiful day here in England, as you can, well, maybe see. Birds are chirping. I'm in my back garden. It's about 9 o'clock. I've already had one cup of coffee, did a load of wash, and now I'm going to talk about something that I don't know, I'm kind of obsessed with. Book list. So I got an email last week from Off the Shelf, and they had several different things. They had, like, let me cheat. They had you say you want a revolution, 13 books sure to inspire you. We'll always have Brooklyn, 13 books to get you through your post Girls funk. Is Girls like a TV show? I don't know. I kind of had to cheat and look that up, and I'm still not sure what it's about. And then they had 13 oceanfront books to tide you over, ha ha ha, until your next beach vacation. And then they had Beach Must Be a Big Thing. It's holiday season. Best beach reads, 9 books to read while sipping your favorite beach cocktail. And then 7 unforgettable books about mothers and daughters. And then they had one books that would for sure make you cry. So that's the book list I'm going to choose. You know, I have all these book lists, and I add all these books to my to be read list, and you know, I have on Goodreads, I have like 4 or 5 different books, probably more than that. I probably have 6 or 7, and there's hundreds of books in there, and I start off with good intentions. I'm going to read all these books and see, they look so wonderful. Psh, I never read any of them. Do any of us? But this book's guaranteed to make you cry. I've read a couple of them already, so I'm not going to do that, but I'm going to pick 2 books from the list, and I'm going to read them, duh, and then I'm going to come back and tell you guys what I thought about them. Did they make me cry? I can say that I'm looking at the books. That's why I keep looking down. I'm not ignoring you guys. So I've read 3 of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 11 books. I've read 3. Only one's made me cry. The ones I've read, Me Before You, didn't cry. I did enjoy it, but I didn't cry. I'm sorry. I guess this isn't going to work. But I don't have all the actual books, physical books to show you. The Art of Racing in the Rain, by Garth Brooks. Psh, Garth Stein. And I actually met Garth Stein. He would be, I'm sure I'm not the first one to mess up and say Brooks. Psh, idiot. Me, not Garth. He was a very nice guy. Very, very cute, too. He was very cute. But that book did make me cry. Oh, that's such a good book. Oh, it did make me cry ugly tears. And then the other one I've read is Flowers for Algernon. I didn't cry. I did enjoy all 3 of these books. The Art of Racing in the Rain was probably my favorite. It's one of my top books of all time. I mean, not high on the top, but it is on the top of my favorite books of all time. It's a really good book. Flowers for Algernon. I always thought this was like a modern book. And I mean, I guess it is. It was written in, I think, the 50s, but man, I was shocked at, I'm not one for strict political correctness. I think sometimes it can go too far, but I mean, this book, I was just, I was shocked at some of the things that were said and done. But, you know, it was a really good book, and it makes you think, which is what I enjoy most about books. The books on the list, I'm just going to, obviously you can't see them like I had planned. I had this massive, great plan to show you the book covers on my iPad, but that's not going to work because it's a sunny day here in England, which I'm not going to complain. A Little Life. I've been wanting to read this book forever, and I haven't because the cover, it's a horrible cover, and I don't read a lot of the blurbs on the back of the book. I like to go into it blind, And as much as people have talked about this book, I still don't really know what it's about, but the cover has totally, It's a horrible cover. But look at this. Hopefully, isn't this a nice cover though? Isn't that nice? So I can read it now. This is going to be one of the 2 books I pick out to read, because Pegasus has been telling me I need to read this book anyway. So we'll see. I know a lot of people I respect and love and have the same style of reading have read it and they haven't liked it, but then I've had others exact same way and they've loved it. So I guess this is just one of those take it or leave it books, but hopefully I'll love it. If not, I'm screwed, and I'll tell you I didn't cry except bitter tears of why did I waste my freaking time reading this book. But hopefully that won't happen. Me Before You, I've already read that, so I'm not going to pick that, of course. The Art of Racing in the Rain, read that, so not going to go there again. When Breath Becomes Air, I did think about reading this one just because I have it. It was gifted to me to review and I still haven't done it. I will get to it one day, and I have heard wonderful things about it. And I know it's short, which would probably offset this one, but I'm not picking that to do this book list thing with. Oh My Stars by Lorna Landvik. Really nice cover. I did think about it. Sorry, it's rubbish. You'll have to look it up, but I did think about it. But I just there's another cover that I really like, so I picked it. Brother, I'm Dying by Edwidge Danticat. Sorry, I'm not good with names. This one looks really good, but again, it's not the cover I went for. And I'll have a link and all this where you can actually see the covers versus my rubbish trying to show it on your electronic in the sun. It's not going to work, obviously. Flowers for Algernon. I've already read that, so again, not going to go there. That review is on the blog if you want to see it. Secret Lives of Bees. Again, a book. Gosh, I have so many books I've wanted to read forever. This is one of the ones I wanted to read forever, but it's been on my list forever, so it's just going to have to stay there. Hopefully not forever. Lucky by Alice Sebold. Of course, who didn't love her? The girl. I can't remember the name of the book, but you know what I'm talking about. I loved that book. I read it before it was famous. And then I remember I gave it to someone and she was really offended by it. That's not the way heaven works. That's not the way we go after we die. And it's like, okay, but come back to me after you're dead and tell me that's not the way it works. I mean, it's a book of fiction. You don't have to get offended because it doesn't mesh with your beliefs. I mean, to me, that's what reading is supposed to be about. Giving you expanding your mind and giving you different views, and you know, if there is a heaven, I don't think everyone that's in heaven is going to have the same views. I just think that would be kind of, I just don't think that's the way it works, but maybe other people do. But anyway, Lucky, I guess, probably isn't anything about heaven and killers and all that stuff. But again, I didn't pick it out because it's not the cover I liked, and I usually pick books by covers. The Animators by Kayla Ray Whitaker. Yeah, maybe. Again, I'm terrible with names. I didn't pick that one either. Milk and Honey. This is the one I picked out. It's a simple black cover. Gosh, I wish you guys could see it. It's a beautiful cover. It's got a couple of bees on it, and I have not a single clue what it's about. I don't know if it's about a boy and his dog going off in the woods and hunting raccoon. Oh, that one's already been done. But I seriously have no clue on if it's a war story, if it's historical, if it's modern. And that's kind of how I like to go into a book. And this is the only book I don't have, so imagine that. Out of the 11 books, I have 10 out of 11 ready to be read on my Kindle. But this one, I don't, but I'll get it. To me, that's what book lists are about. That's why I find them so fascinating. That's why I love them so much, because I can just see the covers, and I know someone's read them, and they've touched, the books have touched them in some way. And I might find a new book to me that turns me on to an author that I absolutely fall in love with. It has happened before. I have had good luck with book lists when I follow through. And it's a great way to connect and to see what other people are reading, because sometimes we get in our own little bubble, and we're just reading the things that we're used to, and the same books tend to come our way. And used to, I would never step outside that box. You know, I had my reading box, and that was it. I just wasn't going anywhere outside that box. But as I've gotten older, much older, I've opened my mind some. Still don't like all the books. I'm still not a fan of the, well, I can't really say that. I was going to say I'm still not a fan of like the Agatha Christie type short and sweet mysteries, you know, but there's been some that I've absolutely loved, so I can't really say that. Trying to think of a book. I don't really care for self-help books, but again, there's been a couple I've read that I've taken bits from, and I do enjoy those as well. So I don't know. Classics, I thought, but there's some classics that I absolutely have moved up on my all-time favorite books. Sometimes they're a classic for a reason, and not just because your teacher wants you to expand your mind and think outside the box and become better people from, yeah, whatever. There's still some, as you can tell, there's still some classics that I just don't care for. But anyway, that I just thought I would try something different. I know I'm just rambling, but hey, it's my first time, so give me a break, okay? I'll put the links to the books. And then if this goes okay, I mean, it will probably take me a few months, let's be honest, to read these books. But it's been a good year so far for me reading. I think I've read like 44 or 45 books, which is the best year I've had since my father passed. Touch wood, let's not jinx it. So I'll get back to you and let you know if these two books made me cry, if I just, whatever. My black heart of coal was not moved at all. And if it works, maybe I'll do the mothers and daughter one. You know, I was looking at some of the other books, and some of them are you know, the other list going to be pumped up on my, yeah, they'll go on my forever, never-ending, to-be-read list. Pathetic. And I still sit there for hours looking for my next book to read, and I have like 12,000 on my Kindle, and it's like, get a life, Connie. Or Urana, sorry, Urana. It's tough having two different personalities. But anyway, guys, hope you're enjoying the blog. If there's anything you want to see, or if you've read any of these books, please, you know, don't tell me what they're about, but tell me, oh, don't waste your time with that one. Or if you loved it, or if you think I should bump it up on my list, I'll listen to you, but I probably won't do it. I'll say I will with the best intentions, but I'm just like, no, I'm absent-minded, scatterbrained, all of the above. But anyway, love you guys. Thanks for following the blog, and I'll be back. If you guys don't laugh too much, it's the first time I've done this, so I figured, you know, it's been coming up where we did it last year for the first time, and we were all excited, and we're like, oh yeah, we're gonna vlog, we're gonna vlog, we're gonna vlog. None of us did. So, but it is easy. Just don't laugh at me. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Love you. Bye.